Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2024 Spring Membership Meeting of the Society of Broadcast Engineers. I'm Ted Hand, President of the SBE. We're happy to see you all here. Immediately following this meeting, we hope you'll stay for the reception that's open to members and friends of the SBE. It's held just down the hall in W213. If you don't know, you go out and turn right and go down to the next hallway, and you'll see it there. Food and beverages will be provided. There are several attendance sheets that are circulating around. Please be sure that you sign one. If one doesn't come by you, raise your hand. Someone will bring one over to you. To begin our meeting, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize the strong supporter of SBE that's sponsoring today's membership meeting, Blackmagic Design. The company has been a sustaining member of the SBE since 2012, and we are very pleased to have them with us as our meeting sponsor. Thanks to their sponsorship, the first 125 entering the meeting today received an SBE logoed poker chip commemorating our 60th years of existence. And we'll be giving away some great prizes later on in the meeting. You must be present to win, so you got to stay to the end if you want to be part of it. With us today from Blackmagic 9 is Bob Caliglia, Director of Sales Operations America, and Carrie DeBoer, Head of Communications for Live Productions America. Bob, please join me on the podium.
Thanks, everybody. On behalf of Blackmagic, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. I've had the pleasure of coming to this meeting many years for now, actually. I actually started at a local TV station in 1986 in WDAU, Scranton, Pennsylvania, which later became WYOU while I was there. Anyway, it's great to be here. Look forward to making some people happy with prizes. And again, thanks for your support, too. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob and Carrie, for joining us today and your company's support. Bob will be joining us later with help with prize drawings. With us today are most of the members of the National SBE Board of Directors, volunteers who contribute their time, expertise, and energy to the Society through service on the governing body. Please stand as I call your name. David Antoine, Bronx, New York. Greg Dow, Rockford, Illinois. Terry Dow, Lancaster, Ohio. Mark Heller, Two Rivers, Wisconsin. Brad Humphrey, Charlotte, North Carolina. Juliet Ivashev of Washington, D.C. Jed Kyler, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Tom McKinley, Missoula, Montana. David Reitner, Seattle, Washington. Shane Tobin, Antelope, California. Jeff Welton, Chester, Nova Scotia. Fred Willard, Dunkirk, Maryland. Also our officers, Vice President Kevin Trueblood from Estro, Florida. Gary Morrell, Saginaw, Michigan. And Jason Ornelas, Sacramento, California. Also completing our board is our immediate past president, Andrea Cummins from West Orange, New Jersey. Please all show our board's appreciation for their service. We are very pleased to welcome some special guests in attendance with us today. Beginning more than 30 years ago, SBE entered the affiliation relationship with broadcast engineering organizations located throughout the world. These organizations share a mission similar to that of SBE. The first affiliation was established in 1991 with Amiltrade, the Professional Association of Radio and TV Engineers in Mexico. We are honored to have the president of Amiltrade, Philip Pedotrum of Mexico, is with us today. Please stand and be recognized. We also have several guests from us for the NAB Leadership Foundation Technology Apprenticeship Program. On Friday, April 12th, this group of fellows in the Technology Apprenticeship Program graduated from their program. This program is designed to give college students and recent grads the hands-on training and personal connections for a successful broadcast engineering career. We are happy to participate each year with the NAB Education Foundation and their technical apprenticeship program. In addition to attending the NAB show, the TAP group participates in education programs, facility tours, and summer work internships at radio and TV stations across the U.S. They have opportunities to earn certifications from SBE at the end of their apprenticeship. Participants look forward to employment in the broadcast technology capacity following their apprenticeship. With us today are this year's TAP participants, the NAB Leadership Foundation. Participants, please stand that we may recognize you. We look forward to seeing all the TAP participants employed within the broadcast industry in the near future. Several past presidents of SBE are attending the show this week and are in the room with us today. Please stand as I introduce you. Andrea Cummis, West Orange, New Jersey, 2021 to 2023. Jim Leifer, Port St. Lucie, Florida, 2017 to 2019. Ralph Hogan, Tempe, Arizona, 2011 to 2013. Wayne Pacina, College Station, Texas, 2019 to 2021. Chris Shear, Overland Park, Kansas, 2005 to 2007. And Chuck Kelly, Noblesville, Indiana, 1993 to 1995. Did I miss anybody? Richard Rudman was here today, but he left early, but he did stop by the booth, so he was here at some point during the show. Thank you. Providing legal services and regulatory guidance to SBE, please welcome the SBE Regulatory Counsel, Co Ramsey, Patrick Cross, and Noah Hawk. Thank you. The Ennis Education Foundation Trust is the charitable arm of SBE. Since 1980, the Trust has awarded scholarships totaling more than $162,000 to 107 individuals seeking to advance their education in the broadcast engineering field. Since 1991, they've conducted more than 131 regional educational workshops across the country. The Ennis Trust is governed by 3 trustees appointed by the SBE Board of Directors. 2 of the 3 are with us here today. Tony Petrie from Miami, Florida, Chapter 53, and Dale Schoenberg from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Chapter 46. Not present today is Doug Garlinger of Fisher, Indiana, Chapter 25. It's great to see a strong attendance here today. I hope you'll stop by the booth. We're over in the West Hall in W4132 during the show and say hello. We'll always have staff and board of directors members there to answer any questions or take your comment or feedback if you have it. I am sure a number of you are attending your first NAB show and your first SBE national meeting. If you're attending your first SBE membership meeting, please stand. All right, good to see you. That's good to see you. Again, we welcome all our first-time attendees. There's also some long-term members here in SBE in attendance today. We'd like to recognize the longest tenured who are present. If you have a membership number lower than 5,000, please stand. All right. We'd like to thank you each for being here and your long-term relationship with SBE. As always, we're pleased to have a number of our national staff from Indianapolis and elsewhere with us, supporting our efforts this week. We appreciate their hard work and dedication, not only here, but on a daily basis year-round on our behalf. With us today are Certification Director Megan Clapp, Sustaining Membership Manager Debbie Hennessy, Education Director Kathy Orez, Frequency Coordination Manager RJ Russell, Members Communication Director Chris Shear, and Executive Director Jim Ragsdale. Scott Jones, who is our database manager, is back in Indiana holding down the fort. Here to present our 25th year Sustaining Member Recognition is Greg Dahl, our Chairman of the Sustaining Membership Committee.
Sustaining members provide financial support and educational program resources and volunteer leadership to the SBE in all levels. We are pleased to recognize the NFL for 25 years as an SBE sustaining member. The NFL SBE Game Day Coordination Program has been successful since 1999. Under this program, the SBE arranges to have at least one local game day coordinator on site at virtually every NFL game. The SBE benefits from the heightened awareness of the game day coordination program brings to the coordination in general, the frequency coordination in general. We are pleased to have Ralph Beaver here to accept this award. Ralph, please join us. Ralph, we greatly appreciate your support the NFL has provided to the SBE for over 25 years, in addition to the role you have participated.
Congratulations. I have a brief statement here that Chris wrote for me. Thank you.
All right, thanks to our daily exhibit booth sponsors, we're giving away a $200 Amazon gift card each day on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of this week. Visitors to the SBE booth have been putting their business cards in the bowl to enter the daily drawing. To help me to draw this day's winner, we have asked Greg to come back up. Greg is our sustaining members chairman, and we want to thank Link Up Communication Corporation. They're the booth sponsor for the day. So we have it, and I will reach in and flip it around, and we will give that to you, and you will tell us who it is.
Keith Kittner. Very good.
All right, be sure to stop by the SBE booth tomorrow and enter to win again. We'll be giving another $200 Amazon gift card. Tomorrow will be courtesy of Black Magic Design. We have several brief reports to update. We are on SBE activities for some of our officers and committee chairs. First up is the SBE Secretary, Gary Morrow. Gary, what is your report?
Since the last annual meeting on September 27, 2023, the Society of Broadcast Engineers conducted a virtual special executive committee meeting October 23, 23, the regular winter executive committee meeting on January 19, 2024 in Charlotte, North Carolina, and a special executive committee meeting on February 26, 2024, which was also held virtually. The spring meeting of the Board of Directors was held this past Saturday evening right here in Las Vegas. The Executive Committee will be meeting next on Friday, June 21st in Indianapolis. The full board will be meeting September 10th, 2024 in Madison, Wisconsin during the SBE National Meeting, which is held in conjunction with the Midwest Regional Broadcasters Clinic. SBE completed 2023 with membership at 4,120. Membership has climbed to 4,268, a net gain of 148 since the beginning of the year. Members are located in every U.S. state, Puerto Rico, Guam, Saipan, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and in more than 20 other countries. We have 116 chapters with 112 here in the States, 1 in Canada, 2 in Hong Kong, and 1 in the Republic of Georgia. Mr. President, this concludes my report.
Thank you, Gary. Now I invite Treasurer Jason Orellis to come forward and deliver his report.
The SBE completed 2023 with revenue of $1,380,016, expenses of $1,332,181 for net income of $47,385. However, approximately $122,000 in income was due to returns on the investment portfolio. The value of SBE's checking, savings, and investments at the end of 2023 totaled $1,538,010. There were other assets of $10,860 in office furniture, equipment, depreciation, and amortization. The SBE has no debt and total liabilities and net assets of $1,548,870. Through February 2024, revenue exceeds expenses by $35,345. The SBE's investment and savings per the Society's board-approved financial policy are designated to maintain financial stability for revenue production, capital improvements, projects that benefit the Society's membership and rainy day needs. SBE finances remain in very good condition. Mr. President, this concludes my report.
Thank you, Jason. To bring us up to date on our membership recruitment efforts, please welcome Membership Committee Chair Fred Willard.
The annual SBE membership drive is underway with the theme, Shape the Future, recruit a new SBE member. So it began March 1st, runs through May 31st, and as spoken, a total of 155 new members have joined the Society during the drive. Of those, 13 were recruited by 10 current members. Those 10 members are now entered into the Membership Drive Prize Drawing. While an individual doesn't need a sponsor to join the SBE, we encourage you to take advantage of the chance to be rewarded. Why not? Make sure your name is entered on the sponsors line of the application for each new member you recruit. There's still plenty of time during the drive for each of us to recruit a new member. There are many people working in media technology today that we could reach out to, not just traditional broadcasters. So each time you recruit a new member between March 1st and May 31st, your name goes into the drawing, and if you recruit a sustaining member, your name goes in 5 times. And if you recruit 3 or more regular or associate members or 1 sustaining members, you'll receive a membership upgrade to SBE Member Plus. And if you are already a Member Plus member, your prize will be carried over to the next year. The grand prize winner will receive an expense-paid trip to the National SBE meeting in Madison, Wisconsin this September, held in conjunction with the Midwest Regional Broadcasters Clinic. We will present 2 chapters with the Golden Recruiter Award at the national meeting. This award recognizes the 2 chapters that have recruited the most members during the drive. There are quite a few other prizes that were donated by SBE's sustaining members. You can see the list on our website, sbe.org. In addition to prizes, every sponsor will receive $5 off 2025 SBE membership renewal dues, up to a maximum of $25. Thinking about becoming a member? Membership applications can be submitted online, sbe.org, or the application may be sent in by traditional mail or fax to the national office. Better yet, since you're attending the show, come to the booth, which is in the West Hall, W4132, this building, all the way at the end. You can join while you're here. Just for joining during the show, you'll get $25 in SBE store bucks to use on other purchases at the booth. That sponsors you on your membership application. That's the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Fred. Providing educational opportunities to our members is an important part of the mission of SBE. I invite Education Committee Chair Gary Morrell back up to give us a brief update on the Society's educational programs.
Education Committee is proud to report that SBE webinars continue to show impressive attendance growth. At the end of 2023, we had 5,620 total attendees from all sources, 2,676 registrants for new webinars. These numbers edged out our 2022 numbers that closed at 2,670 new webinars, a total of 5,559 from all sources. This year's attendance is already topping 2023, as of April 1st of 2024, a total of 860 registrants for new webinars and 1,797 registrants from all sources. We just concluded, just prior to the beginning of this NAB, a 2024 NS workshop that covered RF 101 boot camp and a media over IP seminar. Those occurred over a 2-day period. Our attendance was there were 126 participants, plus our presenters and the folks that helped to facilitate the staff. That was a growth of 31% from our inaugural, which was just last year. I would like to ask those that helped put that program together, as well as anyone who might have been a presenter at that program, and the folks that are with us here that helped to facilitate that, if you just stand up for a moment so that you could be recognized. Thank you. The Education Committee continues to work to schedule at least 2 new webinars monthly. We're looking forward to the 2024 NS workshop schedule kicking off in May in Los Angeles. Our current 2024 calendar also includes workshops in Syracuse, New York, and Quincy, Illinois. Please plan on joining us for the 2024 Leadership Development course, August 7th through the 9th in Atlanta, Georgia. Dr. Abram Walton will again conduct the course. He is the founder of Ivory Bridge Group, a management consulting and training firm. The Education Committee continues to conduct monthly conference calls in order to engage and keep our committee members involved in committee business and actions. These routine calls occur on the second Tuesday of the month at 3 Eastern. The Education Committee welcomes your comments and suggestions for future programs, especially those that will help engage media professionals and emerging technologies. Mr. President, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Gary. The program of certification has been a core part of the SBE mission since 1975. Providing an update on the Society's certification programs and to recognize a number of local volunteers is Ralph Hogan, National Certification Committee Chair. Ralph?
I would like to thank the National Certification Committee and the local chapter certification chairman for volunteering their time over the past year. Your efforts are what allows the certification program to continue to grow. The Certification Committee have met a couple of times over the past few months, and discussion has been surrounding the approval of the new entry-level certifications geared at technicians and non-traditional broadcast audio and video areas. The new Certified Production Technologist certification will have an audio and video option. There is no experience requirement to take this exam, and the first exams will take place during the August 2024 session. Applications will have a June deadline. We are also in the process of adding SMPTE 2110 questions to the database. Those questions will start being distributed throughout the various television certifications as soon as we get them added to the database. Each year at this meeting, we recognize the local certification chairmen that volunteer their time proctoring certification exams, reviewing certification applications, and promoting certification program within their local members. This year, there are a number of chairmen that are celebrating their anniversaries. The names are being scrolled on the screen. And at the same time, I will not read all the names. Only those who have said they will be here to receive their plaque or pin. When I call your name, please come and remain for photos. Doug Irwin, Chapter 47. Kershore Prasad, Chapter 46. Come up to the top. Doug, come on up. Mr. President, this concludes my report.
Thank you, Ralph. We appreciate the effort of all our local certification chairs and all those who serve in chapter leadership positions. We have many folks participating in the mentor program within the SBE. Pierre Jasper, the new chair of the committee, is here to recognize mentors and mentees. Pierre, please come forward to recognize mentors and mentees.
We have many folks participating in the mentor program within the SBE. Yeah, please come forward. The SBE Mentoring Committee is proud to report that the 2024 SBE Mentor Program currently has 93 participants. Of this number, 39 are mentors and 54 are mentees. Now in its second year, the subject matter expert category, also called SME, involves 19 participants. This category supports everyone can be a mentor by involving mentors in specific expertise as support to the regular mentor level. We ask you to share your expertise in this limited capacity level as an SME. Please complete an application today. The Technical Professional Training Program is now entering in its fourth year and expanded this year through the Association of Outreach efforts. The goal of the program is to support training of the new entrants to the field of broadcasting technology. There are currently 21 mentees involved in the TPT program. On this number, 9 were new this year. With the growth, there is an increased need for mentors with the television background, as well as mentors in large markets, San Francisco, New York, Boston. Please consider this volunteering for this opportunity. The SBE Mentor Committee is proud of the growth of the mentor programs and continues to support mentees with quarterly webinars and a member-only Facebook page. Involvement in the mentor program is important to the growth of our industry. Please consider becoming involved in a one-on-one or subject matter expert mentor level. And this concludes my report.
Thank you, Pierre. We appreciate the effort of all our mentoring committee members and all of the mentors in SBE. Friday and Saturday, the SBE presented the annual SBE Ennis Workshop. For many years, the SBE has presented the SBE Ennis Workshop, which is a day-long educational event at the NAB show. In 2024, the SBE Ennis Workshop was a two-day event held on April 12th and 13th here in the Las Vegas Convention Center. Registration for the workshop was part of the NAB show convention registration. The two-track combined at the end of the second day for a joint session on how to work with management. The training-only registration of $259 included free exhibit pass, access to the broadcast engineering and IT conference opening session on Saturday morning, and a registration code for SBE members that offered free exhibit pass or $150 off the NAB show conference pass. The two-day workshop included continental breakfast breaks and lunch for both days. The RF 101 boot camp was designed to give those with predominantly an IT orientation background to the foundational information regarding transmission methods and equipment so they could effectively function in their disciplines. The Media over IP Essentials introduced essentials of IP-delivered media, covering video and audio implementation, individuals involved in non-broadcast media delivery with a house of worship, post-production facility, or an audiovisual professional. Also benefited from grounding in the installation and maintenance of modern non-analog facilities. The last portion of the workshop brought the tracks together for a combined session of management skills, how to speak in terms of ROI, cost of acquisition, cost of ownership operation, using language that owners, managers, and financial colleagues can understand. It was the goal toward helping bringing engineering back into the management team. A program like this would be impossible without a huge contribution from many volunteers. The workshop organizers were David Bialik, Greg Morrell, Jeff Walton, and Fred Willard. In addition to them, we had almost 40 presenters. We'd like to recognize all the staff and volunteers who organized and moderated this year's excellent program and invite them to stand, and please join me in thanking them for their efforts. We also want to take a moment to thank our sustaining members who stepped up and sponsored this year's event. Please join me in thanking our gold sponsor, Orban, and our bronze sponsors, Dielectric, Drake Lighting, Everett's, Nautel, Sweet Life Systems, and Wirecad for their financial support. This afternoon, the SBE presented the SBE Technological Update as part of the NAB Broadcast Engineering and IT Conference. This program was organized, moderated, and presented by volunteers. We'd like to recognize the two volunteers who organized and moderated this year's excellent program and invite them to stand. Please join me in thanking their efforts, Tom Mickelson and Stan Moot. Gentlemen, we appreciate your work that both of you have contributed to representing the broadcast engineering here at the NAB show. The cutting-edge content provided a great addition to this year's NAB Broadcast Engineering and IT Conference. Our sincere thanks to both of you. I wanted to thank everybody again for being here today at the Spring National Membership Meeting. It is great to see old faces and friends. I am halfway through my term as president, and I can tell you the state of the society is good. We are in good financial shape. We are right there in front of RF spectrum issues. We are working well with R.J. Russell, our Frequency Coordination Manager, and Bob Weller as Chairman of our Frequency Coordination Committee. We continue to lead in educational seminars online and our in-person SBE Ennis workshops and leadership sessions. This effort has been led by Kathy Oros, our education director, who's doing a fantastic job, and Gary Morrell, the chairman of our education committee. The education programs has worked together with our certification program, which is considered the gold standard in the broadcast field. Megan Clapp is doing an outstanding job as our certification director, and Ralph Hogan is chair of the certification committee. Last fall in Columbus, the two committees had a joint meeting, which we will now continue to do on an annual basis. The committees should work hand in hand to achieve the best possible outcome for our membership. SBE partnered with NAB will be announcing the self-inspection guides for broadcast facilities. These are the long-awaited guides for AM, FM, and TV station self-inspections. Chad Kyler, chairman of the SBE Government Relations Committee, along with the members of the Alternate Broadcast Inspection Program Subcommittee of Steve Campbell, Tom Ray, Jeff Juliet, and Dave Raitner, Shane Tobin, and Jesse Ornelas, have spearheaded this event. Bob Weller of NAB and the NAB staff have also made this happen. They have worked many hours to see through to this completion. The introduction of the guides will be tomorrow here at NAB. Everybody is welcome to come to the Connect Zone W3943 at 3:30 p.m. The guide will be introduced and there will be Q&A session. You can also find out more about the guides at the SBE booth here in the NAB show and on the SBE website, sbe.org. The Society is also working on some bylaw changes, which you'll hear in the coming months. We have also had conversations with broadcasters in Australia on possibly setting up a chapter there and sharing education material. I would also like to announce that Troy Pingerton, who has been the chair of past president, but has also been the chair of the Fellows Committee for many years, has decided to step down in that position. Past President Vinny Lopez will now fill that position. I would like to thank Troy for his many years of service to SBE. Speaking of fellows, the board approved 3 new fellows on Saturday night. The SBE Fellows is the highest membership level awarded only to those nominated by members and elected by the board of directors. Fellow members of the SBE have rendered conspicuous service or have made valuable contributions to the advancement of broadcasting engineering or alien professions. Candidates for SBE Fellow membership are proposed in writing by a voting member. The nomination process is conducted in confidence. Nominees should not be aware that they have been nominated. Currently, there are 89 SBE members who have been fellows. I am proud to tell you tonight that the 3 newest SBE members are Andrea Cummins, who is the principal architect of Key Code Media. She became an SBE member in 1996 and is a member of Chapter 15 in New York. She has served on the SBE board of directors as president, vice president, treasurer, and a director and several times in between. She currently serves as the immediate past president, while she has chaired the SBE Publication Committee and when the SBE released the SBE Engineering Handbook. She received the Robert W. Flanders SBE Engineer of the Year Award in 2022. Robert R.J. Russell is president of Technical Broadcast Solutions Incorporated, a company he established in 2017. He is the frequency coordination manager for SBE. In his work in SBE, he has managed frequency coordination issues with the Department of Defense in shared spectrum. He has held in the high-level engineering positions with Fox, Scripps, BYU Broadcasting, and part of the Sprint Nextel deal, as well as the engineering positions in multiple broadcast TV stations. He has served SBE nationally in terms of vice president, treasurer, and director. In 2020, he was awarded the Robert W. Flanders SBE Engineer of the Year Award. He became an SBE member in 1999. Conrad Treitman is the Chief Technology Officer of Cumulus Media, a position he has held since 2021. He has previously served as Senior Vice President, Technology and Operations for the company. He first joined Cumulus Media Westwood One in 2000 as an Executive Vice President of Technology. He has served the Radio Technology Committee for NAB. Conrad joined SBE in 1985. He is a member of Chapter 15 New York. He has served on the SBE Board of Directors and also has served as New York Chapter 15 in a variety of roles, including Chapter Chair, Treasurer, and Certification Committee Chair. Will you please stand and be recognized? We congratulate all this year's nominees. They will be installed at the SBE National Meeting in Madison, Wisconsin, as part of the Midwest Regional Broadcast Clinic on September 11th. In closing, I always want to say the Society is always looking for new members who wish to contribute their time and knowledge to serve on the Board of Directors. If you think you can contribute to the Society, contact Jeff Welton, who is the chair of the nominating committee. It's not too late. We only got a few days to go, so if you're thinking about it, you need to contact Jeff in the next few days. I want to thank you for attending today's meeting and thank you for being a member of the Society of Broadcast Engineers. I am a true believer in SBE. I believe it is great for knowledge, education, mentorship, and great friendship between broadcasters worldwide. All right, we're almost to the end of the meeting, but first we've got what you all came here today for was the prizes. And we recognize that. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Blackmagic Design. To draw the winning ticket, please welcome SBE Vice President Kevin Trueblood. And Bob, we'll have you come back up.
All right. Well, good evening, everyone. As Ted said, we have some great prizes to give away. Every year, it's wonderful to give away so many of these prizes, and each of you should have received a blue prize drawing ticket when you entered the meeting room. And if you did not get a ticket, please raise your hand right now. We'll get you one before we got started. Please raise your hand real big. There we go. We got a few people. We're getting them hooked up. And Bob, thanks to you and the people of Blackmagic Design for providing the sponsorship of the SBE membership meeting again this year that made these prizes possible. And if you haven't visited the Blackmagic Design exhibit booth yet, you can't miss it. It's at the front of the lower level of the South Hall, booth SL 5005. Be sure to pay a visit. And of course, we will get to the prizes momentarily. We'll get some people their tickets. The first prize, we have hats. They're extremely stylish. And as a Floridian, they are essential to life. All right, draw the ticket.
First hat winner.
All right, here we go. 009567. 009567. All right. Keith, you're cleaning up today. Wow. Go buy a lottery ticket while you're at it today. Okay. All right, next one is, this one's not going to be too far off, 009566. 009566. I heard a yes. All right.
Hats don't work bad.
All right. Up next, we got the restaurant gift cards. Do we not have gift cards? Megan's got the gift cards. Megan always comes through for us. All right, here we go. This is for a restaurant gift card for 009676. 009676. Hey, all right. All right, next winner. 009642. 009642. Must be present to win. 9642. Going once. Going twice. Out of here. All right. All right, once again, we'll try again. 009555. 009555. All right. Okay, this is for another one of the restaurant gift cards. We have one more gift card. Hang on just 1 second. We got it. The trade-off is we got to make you take a picture. I mean, all right, 009615. 009615. We have a winner? 009. Oh, hey, yeah, never mind. 009615. Going once. Going twice. Out of here. All right. 009622. 9622. This is for the gift card. All right. Congratulations. Okay, this is a neat little prize here that we've got. This is the antenna. Okay. All right, so we have a nifty, this is a Televez, I believe I said that right, the Televez TV antenna. It is advertised at 4,000 miles of 4K UHD TV. No, I'm just kidding. I read that off the Amazon listing, I'm just kidding. All right, 009644. 009644. We are. All right, so we are getting higher in the prizes now. First up is a $250 Amazon gift card, which will buy you several of those 4,000-mile antennas. 009598. 009598. RJ, congratulations. What a night for you. You get to be a fellow and you win an Amazon gift card. All right, no, actually, we are putting these all back in the bowl. All right. So we are putting the tickets back in the bag, so everybody's eligible again for the two big prizes. These are the Blackmagic Design Micro Studio Camera 4K G2s. Ted, you do a great showcase there. Post-retirement, this could be your new career. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first ticket 009626. Whoa. Fabulous, congratulations. Congratulations. All right, second one. Again, the Blackmagic Design Micro Studio Camera 4K G2s. Is 009678. Hey, all right, congratulations. To all of our winners, congratulations, and Bob, thank you again, and to Blackmagic Design for sponsoring this year's SBE membership meeting. We're going to hand things back to Ted, and we are going to close things out.
All right, thank you, Kevin and Bob. Congratulations to all the winners. One thing I want to bring up, we're at the end here, but one thing I want to bring up, I want to recognize Dick Burton. I understand that this is Dick Burton's 61st NAB. All right, as I mentioned earlier, the 2024 SBE National Meeting will be held in Madison, Wisconsin on September 10th and 11th. We'll be at the Madison Marriott West in Middleton, Wisconsin. That's where it's always held, where we will join the Midwest Regional Broadcast Clinic. Our local hosts will be, of course, the Wisconsin Broadcast Association and the Minnesota Broadcast Association. All of y'all are invited to attend. Our thanks to all of you for attending today, and to our sponsor again, Blackmagic Design, for your gracious support in today's meeting. We really do appreciate it. SBE members' reception will begin immediately after this. It's around the corner and down the hall to W213. Food and beverage are provided, and we will be giving away 12 more prizes during the reception, so be sure to attend. Thank you for attending today's meeting. And as president, I call this meeting adjourned. Thank you.